Good morning, guys. Mrs. Z here. I have a mystery to solve, and I'm wondering if you guys could come along with me into our big old barn and see if you can solve the mystery that's going on in there. It's going to take some super sleuth work, but I think if you help me, we might be able to figure out what's going on in there. I might just mention that big old barn's been standing there for years and years and years, probably almost 100 years. My husband's great uncle Leonard built that barn out of the lumber that he got out of a livery stable in McCune, about 9 miles south of us. And he brought that wood here out of that livery stable, and he built that barn. And it's just been a really nice barn to have through the years, and it's had many functions. But today, there's a problem in that big old barn. So follow me, and let's see if we can figure out what that problem is and how to best solve it. So here we go. There we go. Have you ever been inside of an old barn? It's kind of cool. You want to see what's in here? That's our feed room. Looky there. Even an old unicycle hanging on the wall. Isn't that cool? It's been years and years since anyone's ridden that unicycle, and it certainly wasn't me. Not me. Oops, I forgot to take my baby bottles in. I fed my baby goats just a few moments ago, and I left the bottles. I've got to make sure to remember to take those in and wash them out. But hey, we can't linger in here. We've got work to do. Hi, Max. That's Max's barn. We've got to help you solve the mystery, Max. He's noticed it too. There's a problem in here. Okay, there's John's old International truck that he's going to restore one day. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and there's the stalls where the horses were. There's our old milk cow we used at the pumpkin patch. It's not real, but it sure looks like it is. Look at that. This is so old that the boards are getting very thin, and look at all the light that comes in through those boards. Not to mention the snow that blows in. Last week we had some snow, and my goodness, there was snow in here like you wouldn't believe. There's some more stalls where we kept animals, and now we store some hay bales in there. There's another milk cow that we used at our pumpkin patch. Isn't that beautiful in here? I love it in here. Love it in here. Looky there, there's some old scythes and a saw, a crosscut saw that was used to cut down trees. Beautiful. Up that I see part of the mystery. Look all over the floor in here. Have you noticed? When we come in here, we notice these fuzzy looking droppings. Oh yeah, right, Max? Looky there. He wants some loving. Yeah, good boy. He needs some loving. What do you suppose that is? There's lots of them on the floor, and as days go by, we see some more. What is it? Let's see. I don't really want to touch it. Maybe I should. Look at that. It looks like lint if I step on it and break it up. What is it? Whoa. Now there's another piece to the puzzle right here. If we look at John's old truck carefully, what do you notice about that old truck besides the fact that it's old and junky looking? Yep. Do you see all those white blobs all over it? All over it. And as every day passes by, more white blobs fall on it or are found on it. What do you suppose that is? Well, we've been wondering for quite some time, and my sweet darling came in the other day and he said, go out to that barn and look up. Look way up high and see if you see what I see. So I came out and I looked way up to the very tippy top board that runs all the way down it until I saw something looking back at me. Do you see it? Looky there, I'll zoom in. What in the world is that up there? Anybody know? I wish I could zoom in a little more, but I can't. Yep, it's an owl. He's not that big, but this is where he has chosen to make his home. And every morning when I come out to feed my baby goats, there he sits. Now he changes positions on that board. Every day, I never know what part of the board I'm gonna find him on, but he's always there looking down at me. Isn't that cool? Cool indeed. Now, my personal opinion is it would be better for him to go outside and find a hollow tree to make his home. But for now, our old barn at Hickory Creek Farms is an owl home, an owl's nest. Isn't that cool? Hey, do you guys know what kind of an owl that is? Why don't you do some research for me and see if you can discover what kind of an owl that is, and let me know in the comment section below. Now, let's go back to those fluffy, balled up balls on the floor that look like lint when you drag them out. You ever looked at one? This is, my kids tell me, they learned in biology, it's an owl pellet. And this is all the stuff that the owl eats, the small animals they eat like mice, and then the stuff that their stomach can't digest, they spit it out in the form of these owl pellets. These are little bones in that pellet. Isn't that cool? So I suppose this would be the hair of the little animal that he ate, like a mouse. See if there's any more bones in there. This is an owl pellet, I believe. Looky there, more bones. Isn't that cool? So he spits out the stuff he can't digest. Neat, neat, neat. And you do know that owls are nocturnal. They come out, they come alive, they wake up at nighttime and they go out to feed, find all the little critters they can to eat. Then they come in, usually to a hollow tree, to their nest, or in my case, into our barn in the daytime to sleep. They are nocturnal. Well, guys, thank you for helping me solve the mystery of the strange occurrences in my barn. Yeah, that mystery was an owl, and I will be looking forward to hearing from you to tell me what kind of an owl that is. Guys, thanks for joining me today. You have a great day. It's going to be beautiful here. The sun is shining and it's supposed to get up to about 70 degrees, which is way, way warmer than we're used to here in Kansas in March. So you enjoy your day, and I'm going to get busy and do some work outside to celebrate sunshine today. Have a great day. Bye.